New free Dark Matter. George Mikan has literally the worst card art we have ever seen on a card. I mean, what is this? But still, he's got jump shot 4 on very quick, which is always going to be a big shot, a big hitter. It's the exact same jumper that you would get with like a dikembe mutumbo, maybe a Donovan Mitchell, you know, that sort of stuff. Not too bad. Plus, with that, we got the shifty dribble style. We have the Curry slide, but I will tell you right now, he cannot Curry slide on either gen. I think it's like 240 pounds that you need to be or below, and George Mikan is a fat 5 pounds heavier. He's 245, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But we do have the Pro 3 behind the back, and obviously like the long athlete layup package. I chuck it at everybody, and luckily George Mikan is a beautiful 6'10" center with a nice 7'1" wingspan. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to go through and grind all of those Bill Russell spotlights, you could get an okay alternative in this George Mikan. Same height, slightly different jumper, similar wingspans. So, you know, I guess there's trade-offs to everything. When it comes to George Mikan's actual abilities, he's a dark matter, so you're not really going to see anything lacking. Post-game is absolutely godly, 98 fade and hook. He's got a 97 midi and 91 3-point shot, so we're going to be money from there, and you'll see all the Hall of Fame badges as well. Absolutely crazy. 90 free throw, and 95 standing, and 85 driving dunk. You can speed boost with him, obviously, but still can't Curry slide. And we do have amazing defense, 97 interior, and 87 perimeter, 80 steal, and a 95 block is going to be amazing. Plus, great rebounding, as you would expect on a George Mikan card. The great thing that he's always got is that interior defense, that shooting, and that rebounding. And he's actually pretty fast as well by George Mikan standards. 90 speed, 88 speed with ball, and a 90 acceleration, which is all pretty good. Also, a 97 strength is going to be huge. Then we have 51 Hall of Fame badges on his George Mikan card. That stays the same for both gens, but there's one extra gold badge on George Mikan for next gen, I think, than there is the other one. So, a little bit interesting. But if you check them all out, you're basically going to be seeing Hall of Fame badges literally everywhere. When you have 51 Hall of Fame badges, there's nowhere that it really holds more. But there's clamps, you know, box, defensive leader, interceptor, intimidator, hook specialist if you like to get cheesy like that, rebound chaser, worm, circus threes, deep threes, giant slayer, slithery finisher. That's going to be huge. Downhill, needle threader, quick first step. Can even play point center if you wanted him to. Bullet passer, hot zone hunter right there. And 17 gold badges just to fill out a few, like posterizer if you wanted it. And luckily, you guys saw it. No steady shooter across on George Mikan. Actually, not bad. That means he's going to be good on both current and next gen, which is pretty awesome, and it's going to make this card a lot better. Now, you do have to go through in the agendas and clear out a quick one. There's 4 or 5 challenges to do. Pretty easy. Some rebounds, some, you know, get 61 points in a game with a center, win 5 triple threat games, 5 triple threat online games, and 1 unlimited game. Overall, it's not too bad, but make sure you are prepared for it because triple threat online and unlimited are very sweaty right now, so be prepared for it. But make sure, if you did enjoy this video or found it informative, like the video, comment what you think of this George Mikan card, and subscribe if you aren't new to the channel on the road to 10K subs. Now, without further ado, let's hop into gameplay with this free Dark Matter George Mikan. Alright, here we are, Porzingis versus George Mikan on that tip-off. Also see a wonderful James Wiseman, so we got quite the task ahead of us because we have only 2 6'10" guys down there. So Porzingis has quite the height advantage, but Westbrook, not the greatest at PG, so not too worried there. Alright, here we are. Mono Ginobili's got the ball. You can see our wonderful man, George Mikan's probably just going to stand in the corner, which I don't really mind because we can get inside right there and dish it off to George Mikan for that beautiful jump shot forward. Luckily, at least on next gen, I know it'll keep your legs at that, you know, 3-point line. So we still will be getting the 3 points for that. But I'm not too sure on current. All right, let's give it back to George Mikan. Just see if he can run, you know, the point guard himself. Like, why not? And oh, Porzingis, a little bit of a late switch. Tyreek Evans, not going to be stopping that. Neither is James Wiseman. And there's the dunk right there. We had to get back to that Porzingis matchup. Lord have mercy. But good inside game so far by George Mikan. Not too bad. We just got to watch his little, you know, pick and pop with his James Wiseman as we completely let him get open. All right, that's exactly what you're not supposed to do because obviously Wiseman being the best card in next gen, we really got to make sure we are paying close attention to him there. But let's get this George Mikan little pick and roll going. He's stepping up a little high with James Worthy. And Westbrook is doing something that nobody else can and shutting him down. All right. All right, here we go. George Mikan on this little wonderful pick and pop with Manu Ginobili. See where he's going to be going, which is right to a contested Porzingis. But luckily, the layup goes right over it. Westbrook kind of just got forced into the paint there. Overall, not looking too bad, but I would like to chuck up some more threes. Okay, and now Whites are already hitting. Definitely not one that should have fell, but is what it is. We got George Mikan running with it right now, and then Porzingis out there playing up, again, really far on it. He's literally just running straight at us with Porzingis, which just means easy inside drives. What I've noticed is the way a lot of people play defense, it's just by taking the right stick and pushing it to you the entire time, holding intense defense, and allows such easy drives to the basket. There we go, good board by Jimmy Butler. Let's launch that over to Mikan, who, he could have been wide open, but not really working out in our favor. We'll get this little pick and a pop going, and you know what? If Jimmy's going to be that open, I got to take it. I got to take it. I know it's a George Mikan video, and it's not an assist, but I got to take it when we got that opportunity. Oh, he is not playing on Porzingis, which could have let Mikan get a beautiful open shot there, but not actually working in our favor. Wait for the overhelp, and there it is. Bang! Easy little dunk, and glass cleaning takeover on Mikan. That is a, one that I have not seen in quite a while, and he just gets a straight line drive with James Wiseman. A high-skilled gameplay is coming out from Awakened Yoga, or Awakened WAP. I thought it was Yoga. I am tripping out here, but there we go. Mikan around on it. Wait for the jump up. Thank you, and oh, we're whiting it. That is so tough. But Manu doesn't get that. You're joking me. Alright, with this glass clearing takeover, I want to do a little bit of work with George Mikan, but I don't think we have like anything that's stopping him from being stamina. That's why you're seeing literally nothing in that right now. Wait for it, stepping up a little bit too high with Porzingis. We'll keep the left-right going, and whoop, there it is. Just wait for the overplay, just like that. That's what I'm talking about. He's just expecting that pushing into me the entire time playing defense is going to work, but when you get that good opportunity, just like that, you can get an easy drive in. Alright, we got 8 seconds right now with Mikan to make something work. There we go. Let's try to get this off dribble. He plays off of it, and it falls for George Mikan, the white at the end. We couldn't hit the wide open corner one, but that one falls to tie it up. George Mikan with the clutch gene in his system. I love it. Alright, Mikan, give me the pick and pop again, even though I know it's probably not going to work, and we need to switch it up just a little bit, and there it is. Not working again, like I said. We got that three-point line. He's playing up too far with Porzingis, and there's another dunk right there. The three-point line, not open. He's playing good defense on that, but everybody just keeps letting all of these guys in gameplays just run right to the paint. All right, Mikan's getting a little bit far out from Bam. Wait for that Bam at a bio jump, and boom, just an easy little layup for George Mikan. Just basically the whole offensive system recently has just been letting people make mistakes and capitalizing, and it's been working real well so far. But we got Bobo in, who I have to make sure I guard well. And another white falls, so he just got to bail out 3-point, I guess, free throws. And now he gets this, stepping up wonderfully with Luka. There's an open. Manu Ginobili stepping up a little bit too much. We can go inside, and where are you going with Luka? Dish that back out to Mikan, chuck up the 3, and thank God our whites are falling too, because I'd be annoyed if ours weren't and his were. Alright, there we go. Bill Russell with the board. We can throw that one up to George Mikan. We'll fake pass it and chuck up the 3, which will be whiting horribly yet again. We got Manu on us, which is not a matchup that he is looking to see, and he leaves us wide open from 3 right there and chucks it down. And I got to be honest, jump shot 4 is a jumper I haven't used in a while, and I see why. I'm not really a fan anymore. Nope, George Mikan catching it up and quite fast again. Now he's got some fully off-balling it, having double sides right there, and Mikan gets open, but he's not hitting it because you can play jump defense against the other defender, and then whenever they play jump defense against you, it's all good. We're just going to call a foul for you and then make 27% contested layups, even though we missed 15. Can we get some sort of consistency in this game, man? I'm literally missing everything. Alright, George Mikan, we got a little bit of a pick and pop. I want to get his Bam Adebayo into it. And woo, what a dot to Jimmy in the corner. There's a dunk. A nice little pass by Mikan. We got the 3rd assist for him in the game at 26 points. It's been a terrible second quarter for us, but we'll rebound in the 3rd. Alright, George Mikan catching it over here. Porzingis has no clue what he's going to be doing. Back to the off ball. We'll wrap around it. No, he's going to be jumping. And ooh, we're making some bad plays. We low-key could have chucked up some of these threes. We can run around, look at him like chicken with his head cut off. And there we go, George Mikan getting the dunk inside right there. Looking pretty good so far, that possession. There we go, Mikan tipping that one right there. We can give him the ball. He's playing it with Wiseman and Westbrook. Of all people, Westbrook's trying to stop it now. Oh, Mikan with the three! Jeez, spinning around Westbrook and just dropping it down for that glass cleaner takeover. Not bad at all. Alright, so here's the final with George Mikan, and let me tell you, this card is terrible. I don't know what it was, but this George Mikan could not guard literally anybody. And I'll show you guys really quick here. He fouled out. I wasn't doing anything. He literally fouled Porzingis and Wiseman every single time they went to the paint, and it was not a fun time. We went 4-10 from 3. The jumper just was not falling. Jump shot 4. It's a jumper that I haven't used in a while, and I realized why. We were able to do some fun stuff with Mike and, drop to the paint, have some fun. But, yeah, get Bill Russell, hell, even get the Alvin Adams from yesterday, just as good. He is a free card. He is fun if you wanted to mess around with some Lakers guys, maybe as a power forward. But there's just something about this George Mikan that just feels wrong. It doesn't feel right. It could be the jumper. And it's the fact that he can't Curry slide as well. Just you feel a little bit capped, and compared to a lot of the other centers we got, like Bill, like Wiseman, like Porzingis, Bull, it's just really not holding weight, at least for me, with George Mikan. In my personal opinion, do I think he's worth the grind? Yes, but don't expect him to be a game-changing, dark matter or anything for your squad. Jump shot 4, just nah, it ain't that for your squad anymore. It is what it is. I've had some fun with it. Like the video if you did enjoy, and comment what you think of this George Mikan after watching the video. Hopefully you guys can get him real quick and have some fun with that. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me on that road to 10K subscribers. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.